He's watching his Ole Miss Rebels lead 13th ranked Missouri 3-1. Top of the fourth, and Oxford 4, 5, and 6 hitters on the way for Missouri. Here's Riley Pierce leading off. She reached on a fielder's choice in the first.
Osias has looked very sharp throughout this game. Now it's the second time these hitters are going to face her. She's going to have to continue her focus and not miss a pitch.
Starts off with a strike to Pierce, a freshman from Visalia, California. Really could play any infield position, especially shortstop, but Missouri has an opening at first base, so Coach Erlingwine kind of plugged her in there.
If you can swing it, these coaches will find a place for you in the lineup.
Nice pitch by Osias. That one falls in for strike two.
Osias' first two pitches working on the outer half of the plate, able to sneak one in on the inside corner.
So Pierce, she actually missed her junior year of high school to an injury. Takes that one upstairs, 2-2. Bounce back, she had a good senior year. Obviously ends up at Missouri, off to a great start in her young Tiger career. Already named the SEC Player of the Week. 2-2, crushes it, but foul.
Osias tried to get another one in on her hands. Pierce ready for it, just out in front, pulls it foul.
So 3-1 Ole Miss. Missouri scored in the top of the first, which is good news for them because on the season, Missouri is 12-2 this year when scoring first, as that ball is popped up out of play, and it stays 2-2.
Pierce showing her ability to hit both the inside and the outside part of the plate, fouling that one down the right field line this time.
2-2, just misses. It's a full count.
Surrett behind the plate did everything she could to try and get that call, got around the ball, held that glove still for an extra second in case the umpire wanted to change his mind.
Payoff pitch is pulled, just foul. That was as close as you can get.
Yeah, there would have been extra bases for sure if it found its way inside that line.
So Missouri over 40 wins a season ago, made it all the way to the Super Regionals. This is a Missouri team. They've been in the World Series 3 times under their head coach, Aaron Erlingwine. Right back to Osias, knocks it down, stays with it, and her throw is past the first baseman, Schneider, and reaching on first is Pierce.
Pierce with a nice at-bat, working full count. Osias able to get a ground ball back to her. You hate it for her when she has the first out of the inning, just not able to react in time to get her glove there. I think Pierce would have beat it out even if the ball was on target.
Yeah, Osias made a nice play earlier in this game. That one looked like it may have bounced off her shin or her kneecap.
Yeah, that ball looked like it was probably 2 balls off the outside corner. She's not expecting that ball to come back at her.
It is ruled a single, by the way, for Pierce. Her first base hit tonight. Bouncing ball up the middle, past Cully into center field. So back-to-back singles for Missouri.
Cully looked like she was there to make the play, but the ball just snuck under her glove somehow. She takes a good angle to the ball, preparing for the double play, but kind of hesitated at the last second, and the ball finds its way under her glove for a single.
And tried to backhand it, just missed it. So Missouri in business really for the first time since that first inning. 2 runners on base, no outs for Kirsten Mack, the catcher. Turns on one, hits it into left field. Pierce gets waved home. She will score. It's an RBI single for Mack, who cuts into the Ole Miss lead, now 3-2.
Mack stepping up the plate, first pitch. She jumps on it, gets something she's looking for, and puts a great swing on the ball. Elantra Cox doing a nice job to keeping that from going to the wall and only allowing 1 run to score.
The new hitter is Chloe Rathburn, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Still no outs for Missouri in the top of the 4th. Osias misfires with her first pitch. That one misses low, so Rathburn should get a pretty good pitch to hit here. 2-0, 2 runners on base, no outs.
You don't want to walk the bases loaded in this situation if you're Osias. Rathburn should be sitting on one side of the plate.
The 2-0, she takes it and it misses. 3-0 to Rathburn.
Faced with a little adversity here is Osias, falling behind 3-0. She's much more dominant when she works ahead.
The 3-0, there's a strike from Osias to Rathburn. She is a junior from Mission Viejo, California, running around the San Diego area. She is a transfer from South Alabama, where she was a 2-time first-team Sun Belt selection. Set the school record with RBIs in a season with 53. She lifts this one to deep right field. Becker on the run, leaps up, makes the catch, fires it back in the infield, and both runners for Missouri tag and advance a base. Sanchez to third, Mack to second.
Beautiful piece of hitting by Rathburn. 3-1 count, gets something she can hit behind the runner, lifts it deep right center field. But how about Becker out there with the catch over her shoulder and able to get this ball in quickly? But the runners do advance to second and third.
Paige Bangy, the new hitter, 0 for 1, fly out to left field. Osias steals. First pitch popped up shallow right field. Will it be deep enough to score the runner Sanchez? The throw from Becker to home is in time. What a throw by Becker to gun down Sanchez for the 3rd out of the inning. What a throw.
You see Becker slip on the first part of this play, but able to regain her balance, camp out under the ball, keep her feet moving, get behind it, come through the ball and just throw an absolute strike, and Surratt staying in there with the hard contact for the 3rd out.
Can't throw it any better than that from Kylan Becker. 3-2, Ole Miss with the lead over Missouri. Bottom of the 4th coming up next from the Ole Miss softball complex.